Alright, welcome back, y'all. We are rolling around through the sub-ruins again. Got to a side area, picked up some stuff. I optimized my buster parts a little bit, because I knew I was going to have to come upon this asshole again. Oh wait, no. He's not here right now. So that's good. But yeah, we were talking about swords, and rather we were talking about weapons we would use in the zombie apocalypse. And Ginny did not know swords, apparently.
Shut up.
And so she had to look up some swords, and... Okay, I'll shut up. Continue. Talk about your amazing swords.
Well, really, it doesn't seem like there's anything that's perfect for the zombie apocalypse. I was originally looking at, like, an executioner sword, but really that wouldn't necessarily work if you were fighting someone. It would be like if the zombie was in front of you and you could just swing and then, you know, the head would come off, which would be great, but... when is a zombie just going to stand there in front of you and let you chop their head off?
Well, it depends on if it's a slow zombie or not. If they're going to inch towards you.
Yeah, but if you're, like, overwhelmed and there's multiple zombies around you, you really don't want to be using a, like, two-handed sword and just throwing your weight around, because you're going to get tired and you're going to get dead.
Get tired and get dead. Well, and that's another thing, is when considering weapons for zombie apocalypse situations, I mean, what do you do with that giant sword whenever you're in a tight room or a tight hallway? Hallways are going to be bad situations. You're just going to try and swing that and take down the drywall around you? Like,
well, then you start stabbing, but you wouldn't be able to do that with an executioner sword because it doesn't have a pointy point. Pointy point.
Pointy point.
I was looking at one sword that actually seemed it was really cool because it's also utility-based. It's, you know, deadly and utility-based, and it's, kukri. It's a traditional Nepalese or Indian weapon, according to the internets. And so that actually seems like it would be really useful because you could use it to actually, like, chop down trees and kind of move things out of the way. And you can also use it for stabbing the shit out of things or chopping the shit out of things.
I mean, I would see it being kind of the equivalent of, say, a machete or anything like that. Cause it's got kind of the curved blade to it a little bit. It's got kind of the pointed tip. For stabbing through, like, a skull or anything, though, I mean, I would not say it would be a beneficial weapon.
Yeah, but you could use it to just chop off the top of the head. Most zombies are decaying anyway, so it's not like you're really having to put a whole lot of oomph behind it. But I think that would be my answer. Kukri.
Okay. Well, I mean, cool answer. If I were to use a sword, it would probably be... Actually, I wouldn't use a sword. I would probably use, like, a sharpened piece of rebar, honestly. Rebar is going to be a little bit tough. I would probably actually have a couple pieces, like, reinforced together, so I could use it as a bludgeoning weapon as well. And, oh man, I love these guys. They're adorable. Let me scoot through here. Rebar is going to be, you know, something you can work on. You can use for purposes of... Wow, I can't fucking shoot weapons at the same time.
Oh, you fell down. I got a drink.
I fell down another time on the last episode, so forget that. But... I mean, rebar is going to be pretty tough. It will be bendy a little bit, but I would say bind a few pieces together, sharpen the tips, and use it as a piercing weapon. You could also use it as a bludgeoning weapon. It would also be a handy walking stick. Because of defense, offense, and smaller quarters, because it wouldn't be so long that you can't swing it around, but it wouldn't be so short that it would be, you know, it would put you in range of zombies. I hate these guys, but I love them at the same time. They're actually more annoying later on. They get all golden and badass. Alright, but yeah, I mean, fuck, there's so many of them.
See, I don't feel like I would do well in the zombie apocalypse. I'm not fast. I'm not deadly. I'm not really resourceful.
You would be able to... Okay, but you're a psychologist. You would be able to identify people that you could manipulate. You could turn into a situation where you make yourself survive.
So you're telling me that I should use my powers for evil?
In the zombie apocalypse, you use the powers to survive. It's not good or evil, it's to not die.
I feel like we've had this conversation before. Hopefully it wasn't during, you know, the LP.
No, I don't think it was during the LP, but we have had the conversation before about zombie apocalypse and what we do. I mean, I do know that I've admittedly said that if you were with me in the zombie apocalypse and you weren't pulling your weight and you ended up getting swarmed by things, I would try to save you a little bit, but if it turned out you had to die, then you would have to die.
So much love in this relationship.
I'm just saying, most people in zombie situations, they're gonna make their own decisions.
I would save your ass.
You'd probably die if I got in that situation.
Hey, maybe I would adjust to the zombie apocalypse better than I think I would. Maybe I would be saving your ass.
Maybe. But maybe not.
Okay, just because you've thought about every single thing you would do in the zombie apocalypse doesn't mean that you would actually be able to drink. Be able to actually survive one. Because what's the likelihood that any sort of apocalypse situation is going to be exactly like it is in the movies?
True, but, I mean,
if the zombie apocalypse actually ever happens, it's probably going to be through some form of biological weapon. Because, you know, we're not just going to have the random disease that starts and suddenly everyone's zombies. It'd be some, like, moron in a lab somewhere that really liked zombie movies and tried to make their own and ended up making some form of horrible undead that is nothing like what we're actually ever experienced in the movies.
And we deal with it. I mean,
would you stop making me drink?
Well, I keep forgetting these guys are here, and I forget that they move fast, and I'm almost dead, honestly. So I need to get the hell out of here without dying.
I could also see the zombie apocalypse happening with our, like, need and thirst for immortality and our fear of death.
Did you say immortality?
Immortality. It's actually really hard with this echo.
What echo? I don't know what you're talking about.
In the headphones.
What headphones?
Shut up.
Okay. Alright,
so yeah, or like thirst for immortality would probably do something.
I mean, that's generally how it's anticipated it would start. I need to look at a map. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
You're just getting so absorbed in our zombie apocalypse conversation.
I really am talking more than I'm actually playing the game. And I'll be honest, I don't even know where to look at the map at anymore. Do I do this? How do I look at the map?
I'm sorry, guys. I'm distracting him too much with his favorite topic.
I like zombies a lot.
He does. You should see his movie collection. It's almost embarrassing.
It's not embarrassing. It's fantastic. Okay, so
75% of it is zombies. You just ran into it.
It's okay. They don't hurt me. There we go. That's what I was looking for.
Like, when we're trying to figure out movies to watch, we have to sort through all of his zombie movies.
Actually, I have them all grouped together, thank you, so you sort through the zombie movies. You expect something to be stuck in the middle that's not a zombie movie, and that's your own fault. I just realized I'm leaning in towards the microphone, so it's probably really loud there for a second. Okay, so this is definitely not the way out. I was just in here, so I should have known that. So I am very loud.
You won't let me cuddle with him either.
It's very warm in here. It's summertime, and I think our air conditioner is not working as anticipated. And I would normally have the fan on, but the fan makes a large, loud, buzzing sound. Well, I'm literally very almost dead. So I need to find my way out of here pretty quickly.
Well, I will try not to come up with a good conversation topic so that you can actually live.
Just need to make sure I don't get any surprise enemies. Because, like, legit, the next hit, I'm gonna be dead.
So speaking of immortality, if they came up with, like, a pill that you could take and you'd be immortal, would you do it?
Probably. Okay, careful. Boom.
We'd have to find, like, a new planet to go to. The Earth wouldn't be able to sustain a whole bunch of, like, random immortal people.
Well, I mean, we'd be immortal. We wouldn't need food or drink, I assume.
I don't know. I like food. Even if I was immortal, I'd probably still want to eat peanut butter and cheesecake.
Sure, but, I mean, immortality you wouldn't actually have to
Well, I'm just saying, you could be immortal, but it would be incredibly unpleasant if our, like, oxygen supplies were depleted. And you'd just be alive and suffocating your entire life.
I mean, aren't we already?
Damn, that's bleak.
Yeah, that's fine.
Jeez. You can tell, gentle viewers, that obviously I make him so happy.
Life is a dark room, and it's like the whole time you're in that room, you're just trying to find the light switch to turn on the lights. But when you find the switch and finally try to turn on the light bulb, all all the bulbs that burned out.
So we're gonna find Tony a psychologist. That's not me.
Nah, we'd use you. It'd be fine.
No, I can't be your psychologist. I'm your girlfriend.
What, do you think there's gonna be a conflict of interest?
Yes.
Ooh, a health cube. Boy. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. I almost ran into an enemy. And luckily, after I destroyed those guys, they were still shooting. So I could kill them, no problem. Why did you drop life cubes? Fuck no, you did. Piece of shit. Alright, so we are at about 11 minutes here. I'm actually going to cut this a little bit more short. We're going to return here in a moment and get the hell out of this dungeon because I got lost.